Good morning, everybody. So as you can see from the thumbnail, today is about Metro 2. Now, I'm not here to say Metro 2 doesn't work for anybody. Any method you use, there's a possibility that it works. But the chances of Metro 2 working for you, especially for difficult accounts like, high balance charge-offs, high balance collections, bankruptcy, student loans, things like that, the chances of you getting them removed using Metro 2 are pretty close to slim to none, honestly. Everybody thinks it's so powerful because it's a reporting standard that the bureaus themselves created. But I want you to send in a round of Metro 2 letters and them not fix what's not reporting to Metro 2 standards, and then I want you to try to sue the credit bureaus or creditors for not fixing it, and just let me know how that works out. I'll go ahead and tell you, don't waste your time. You're going to get laughed at, literally laughed at, for trying to use Metro 2 in court to sue the credit bureaus or the creditors. Metro 2 is not a law. It is just a reporting standard, nothing more. It's a bunch of jibber jabber, honestly. Consumer laws can be, if you don't know what you're doing when you're doing your dispute letters. It sure can. But if I had to choose, if my only two options to dispute negative items for my clients was Metro 2 and consumer laws, without consumer laws, every single time. That Metro 2 crap is just a bunch of fluff. Again, I'm not saying that Metro 2 is not going to work for anybody. I mean, every method works eventually. If you've got 7 years to fix your credit, not really, I'm just being funny, y'all. I'm on the way to the gym. I haven't heard from my trainer this morning, so hopefully he's there. If not, I'm working out because I'm mixing up my pre-workout as we speak. I've already had my protein for this morning. So let's go ahead and start drinking the pre-workout. That Blue Raz is really good. Remember, as always, if y'all have any questions, leave them in the live chat. Today is Saturday, so this probably will be the only time I go live today. I may go live again later, just depends. I got some litigation underwriting agreements to get sent out to be signed by new clients, so I will be pretty busy with that. If you do want to sign up for pre-litigation credit repair, all you got to do is go to my website, everythingcreditllc.com, click on plans and pricing, and then just scroll down to the pre-litigation credit repair. It takes less than a minute to sign. It's going to send me an email, and then I will send you the welcome email and also an email that shows you exactly how to get the full reports that the attorneys require. Do not sign up for credit monitoring before, during, while we're working on your credit. They have clauses in those credit monitoring services that can prevent you from suing the credit bureaus and the creditors. But yeah, the whole Metro 2 thing is, I can't lie, I used it before. I used it in 2020. I did. But you know what they say, you live and you learn. And I learned that the only thing good about Metro 2 is it's quick, and It does all the work for you. Let's see how we do this. There we go. And it's, sorry y'all, please don't come into the chat saying crazy stuff like I'm gonna come to your house. Just don't waste your time, please. If you want to sign up, that's great. If you don't, that's great too. I'm not here to try to sell you and tell you that we're the only option, we're the only company that does pre-litigation, or legit company, because we're not. There are other companies, very few, but they do exist. They do exist. There's more scammers in this industry, I feel, than any other industry. People know that they can make a ton of money in credit repair, especially doing credit sweeps, and that is what most companies are doing nowadays. They're doing credit sweeps. But just let me be clear, if you do a credit sweep, whether it works or not, it's going to be that much harder to fix your credit when you try to do it the legal way. You don't need an FTC report. You don't need a false police report. You don't need to commit fraud, is basically what I'm telling you. No need to commit fraud trying to fix your credit. If it's inaccurate and it's incomplete, dispute it. That's the legal way. Factually, dispute it. Point out those errors. Tell them why you want it removed. Don't tell them this account's not mine, I have no knowledge, it's identity theft, or just don't use those methods. I'm telling you, you're grown, you can do what you want to do. I'm just trying to give you good advice so you don't get in trouble in the future for doing credit sweeps or paying somebody to do a credit sweep on your behalf. Again, y'all, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. If y'all don't mind, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, hit the bell notification icon so you know every time I go live. I try to go live 1 to 3 times Monday through Friday, and I try to go live at least once on Saturday and once on Sunday. Sometimes I don't, just depends on how busy I am, or if I'm possibly, which hardly ever happens, getting some rest for the week. And I'm thinking about doing some more educational videos, like literally teaching you how to fix your credit yourself the factual way. But it will require me to either do, I forgot what it's called, where you pay a monthly subscription on YouTube, or I'll just have people send donations, because if I'm taking away from my time of working, then obviously I'm going to have to be paid for it. So I don't know if I want to do the monthly subscription thing, or just say, hey, just send a donation to pay for my time to create these videos, because I really want to go like really in depth on how to fix your credit the legal way, the factual way. And I can show you the consumer law way if you're just one of those people that just believes in consumer laws and you just think it's the most powerful thing that God ever created. Because, you know, a lot of people do. They think that consumer laws is just the golden standard in credit repair, and it's not. Factual disputing beats any method you could possibly do. May not be the fastest, that would be a credit sweep, but I highly recommend you not doing a credit sweep, because you're going to make it that much harder to fix your credit the right way. So yeah, it takes a lot of time to make educational videos, especially if you have to go back and edit things, or, you know, add things to the screen, like showing you how to draft the dispute letter. And this is not using ChatGPT. This is you literally drafting a letter start to finish yourself. No software, nothing. You have to read the credit report yourself. Don't rely on the software to do it for you, like almost every single credit repair company out there. We don't use software anymore because the attorneys do everything. and they draft your disputes manually, meaning it takes way more time to draft a dispute for one consumer than it normally would with software. Most companies are just click a few buttons and boom, your dispute letters come out. They mail them, or they even send them to you and have you mail them, and we don't do that. Remember, if y'all have any questions, please leave them in the live chat. We just lowered our pricing from $1,043 to $547. So you pay $149 to start, and then $199 a month for 2 months, and then you are paid in full. You will be sent to the attorneys. They will, the underwriting team will go over everything, go over your reports. Once approved, we send a handoff email from you to the attorneys, because everything has to be between the consumer and the attorney, especially when it comes to litigating these files. There's a 12-step process to pre-litigation credit repair. If you'll go to my YouTube community, I think I posted it maybe last week, it shows you the 12 steps in our pre-litigation credit repair program. So just go back and check that out. And I would post it here, but I don't know how to, sadly. But yeah, I'm really interested in doing the educational stuff, but again, obviously it's going to take away from a lot of time that I'm normally working or studying. So I will obviously have to charge a monthly fee of some sort. I know I'm eligible to do that on YouTube. Honestly, I never really wanted to do it until now. I could start another school thing, like our credit repair course is through school.com. I could start another thing like that just for people that want to learn how to fix credit themselves the right way, the legal way, the factual way. I can show you how to put consumer laws in a dispute letter as well, but I'm wasting your time. It can work. Consumer laws is powerful. It does work, but nothing beats factual disputing. And if you have to sue the credit bureaus or creditors, you're going to want to go into the courtroom, or have your attorney, rather, depending on how you sue, to have factual dispute letters showing why you wanted the stuff removed, what you asked them to fix, and then the results showing that they didn't fix anything, or they just ignored your disputes completely. And remember, if y'all have any questions, just leave them in the live chat. I know some of you guys don't like to ask questions in the live chat. You can send me a text message to 512-567-5410, or you can email me at everythingcredit@icloud.com. Wondering if I'm even live and have service. If y'all can hear me and see me, put it in the comments. I don't know why I always have issues with my service going to the gym. I don't know. It's crazy. It should be really good service. It's Verizon. I pay for really good service, put it to you like that. But there was storms years ago. When I say years ago, this was, I think, before COVID, and they never fixed those towers. I don't understand why as much money as they make, there shouldn't be ever be a tower down, and honestly, nobody should ever be without service. Oh, there's my trainer. Okay, I'm here. All right, he's there. That's good. I figured he would be. If y'all have any questions, leave them in the live chat. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Y'all seem to be more shy in the morning times for some reason. Or at least when I'm not in my office, y'all don't ask as many questions as when I'm in the office. Be hopping off here in a few minutes, but again, if y'all have any questions, leave them in the live chat. I know there's so many people on YouTube talking about Metro 2 and it's so powerful, and it's really not. It's really not. And the fact that they offered this 110% excuse me, money back guarantee that your score is going to go up so many points blows my mind, because oh man, that is a clean Tundra for sale. Wow. Blue too, with black wheels. Oh man, that thing was clean. Sorry y'all, that really threw me off. Man, that was nice. I may have to stop and look at that on the way back home and show it to y'all too. See what y'all think about it. Man, that thing was nice. But yeah, Mike the credit guy knows that you can't guarantee deletions and you can't guarantee score increases, yet he's offering it. And I already know what his rebuttal or whatever would be. Well, it's a software, we're not doing credit repair. It doesn't matter, it still applies to CROA. It's 100% still applies to CROA. This is exactly one of the reasons why Daniel Rosen was sued with CRC, because he was offering a software that violated CROA. So yeah, it applies to software too, not just credit repair companies. Because if you offer credit repair software, technically the way the FTC views it is you're still offering some sort of credit repair. I tell you what, those Hyundai Palisades look good too, but I tell you what, all I've seen online is people talking about the motors are trash. But now that Tundra I saw was the older, probably like a 2020 model with the V8. Now those motors run forever. Those are probably the best motor ever made, in my opinion. But yeah, back to the Metro 2 thing. You know, obviously these people are trying to sell you something, so they're going to make it sound better than what it actually is. And I'm not saying that Metro 2 is not going to work for anybody, that it's never worked for anybody, and it never will work for anybody, because it will. If you stick with it long enough, pretty much anything you do will work eventually. So yeah, doesn't mean that it's never going to work. I never said that. I'll never say that. It's just not as effective as factual disputing or consumer laws. I'll take consumer laws over Metro 2 any day. About the only way I've really seen Metro 2 work decent is when these CROs are adding the consumer laws to the Metro 2 letters, or they're adding factual disputing to the Metro 2 letters. I personally think it's overkill, and then you're still not going to be able to sue in court for violations from using Metro 2. So always keep that in mind. And I know some people will say, well, I don't care about the money, I don't want to sue. Well, I mean, I don't think anybody wants to sue, but if that's what it takes to get it removed, and that's what it takes to get some extra money in your pocket, we gonna do it. I promise you, we gonna do it. We're not gonna leave extra deletions on the table. We're not gonna leave extra money on the table either. If it's there, we're gonna get it for you, I promise you. Oh, not too far from the gym now, just a couple minutes, so if y'all do have any questions, just leave them in the comments. I may go live again later, or I may create a video for y'all and edit it. Nice little thumbnail and all, so we'll see, just depends. I feel like y'all get more out of the live videos than anything else. I just realized it's 9:30. I'm surprised he hadn't texted and said, you got 10 minutes. That's what he'll tell me if I'm late. You got 10 minutes. I may have to get some wings today too. I ain't even gonna lie. Boy, you slammed on them brakes and about went straight through the windshield, didn't you? I come around the corner and scared the mess out of that. Oh, I gotta get woken up, y'all. All right, I'm pulling into the gym, y'all. Like I said, I may go live again later today, or make a video for y'all. We'll see. So if y'all have any questions, leave them in the comments. That's really all I got for now, and I will see y'all on the next live.